Hi, boys and girls. Now, welcome to your writing lesson. Awesome job in reading. And now we're going to move on to our writing portion of our lesson today. So, you're going to do a really fun activity. We're going to start planning a friendly letter with a clear purpose, which means we know exactly what we're doing from Jock's point of view. So, you remember Jock from our lesson 2 and his story about the printing press and him working in the shop at his cousin's shop. So we're going to write a letter to him. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to that. Okay, a friendly letter. What is that, Miss Rogers? Okay, so it composes of 5 parts of the letter: the heading, the greeting, body, closing, and signature. The letters may also contain a postscript or a note that comes after the signature. You guys, and we will write a friendly letter from Jock's point of view. So we're going to write as if we're Jock after he's learned to read and write. The letter will contain each of the parts of a friendly letter as well as a clear purpose. Okay, so here Miss Rogers has the heading is the writer's address and the date the letter is written in the upper right corner. So here it has the date and the time, the date and the place and where. Okay, and then the greeting or salutation is usually starts with dear, followed by the name of a person to the letter with the comment. So he said dear cousin, or you can say dear Miss Rogers, or dear, well, not dear Miss Rogers, but who you're writing to. Okay. So those are 2 aspects of a letter. Then you have your body. That is the body. That's the letter that comes. The body of the letter comes next. The number of paragraphs in the body of the letter varies, so you can write however many paragraphs you want to. It's often stated. The purpose is often stated in the first paragraph. So here you probably will tell why you're writing. And then most letters have the conclusion or the end of the body of the letter. Sometimes it might be a sentence at the last paragraph that wraps everything up. So you might say, well, I hope this finds you well. And it gives instructions on what you might want them to do. Then you have your closing, which is a word or phrase after the body, the 2 paragraphs, and the signature of the person writing the letter. PS means postscript, which comes after the Latin words after the writing. So sometimes you can say your cousin, Peter, and then you'll say PS. So, like, by the way, please give Marie and children our best, okay? So this would be an example. Dear cousin, my priest, Father Pishot, has graciously agreed to pen this letter on my behalf. Our meeting last November at the end reminded me of the importance of family and how much fun we had as children playing together. I enjoyed hearing about your exciting new printing business and wonder if you might have a job for my son Jock. Jock is 13 and a very hard worker. He helps his mother and me at home and recently has begun doing chores and errands for our elderly neighbor. Of my 7 children, Jock has been the one for whom I have the highest hopes. He's responsible, quick-witted, strong, and cautious. His mother has made sure he is polite. Jock is willing to do any sort of job you have available. It would be a tremendous opportunity for him to learn from a successful businessman like you. Please send word if you have a place for my son, Jock. Your cousin, Peter. Also, P.S. Please give Marie and the children our best. So you guys are looking the letter. So he first addressed, he has the date, the time there. He has a salutation like hello, how are you? He tells why again, why he's writing, and then he closes it with your cousin Peter, and then he says P.S. So you're going to do the same thing, boys and girls, but first we're going to plan. Okay, so again, you have the greeting, the purpose, okay, and the body. The body. So why are you decided to work in the print shop? What you liked about the job, what you worked with in the future, your experiences, maybe a problem, an advantage, or a good thing of this. So, boys and girls, so before we even write something, we're gonna plan. So you're gonna look at number 1, 2, and 3 and answer your questions and give it to your best because this is gonna help you as you're planning to write your final letter. And then, boys and girls, Miss Rogers didn't forget, you're going to, at the beginning of your lesson, you filled out the wonder. So now you're going to fill out your learn. What have you learned? What did you learn about how the people wanted to reform the church during the 1400s and 1500s? You're going to put that there. And boys and girls, thank you. We had a great lesson today. I hope that you learned everything that you possibly can and more. And I will see you in lesson 4. Bye until next time.